Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fragrant Bunker. Today I want to say the most breaking news from Chanel that I've in my career on YouTube have ever had, really, because I've been begging them to do this for at least since 2016, but even before that. And honestly, I think they watch because I don't know, or they just came up with the idea by themselves, but like it took them over a decade. I don't know. Either way, for whatever reason they decided to do this, I am so thrilled. So let's unbox this together. You guys, there is so much. Okay, subscribe to my channel as we get into the nitty-gritty. Thumb up this video. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's a legend, just my opinion. Plus, I am not sponsored by Chanel, nor am I in any way affiliated to them. Just saying. Just a fan. Just a fan. Just an idiot that spends a ton of money on their products, as usual. Now, you guys, Chanel has just surprised everybody, the whole world, by silently working behind the scenes, preparing a launch, a silent launch that won't even apparently happen online, only in their boutiques, of a brand new format for their Les Exclusifs fragrances. Let that sink in. And you heard it here first, people. So subscribe to my channel and thumb up the video. Oh, while I was at it, I also repurchased my, if I find the link to this shopping link, I'll post it down below. This is my favorite natural finish loose powder in the color 20. I had to repurchase it before the next price increase because the price increase is coming in January, right? Allegedly. So this is the one I have, and it's kind of, you can see, it's basically empty. I only have a little bit left at the bottom. So I had to repurchase that. I had to restock before I emptied it and before the price increase. But we're not here for the loose powder, although I highly recommend that loose powder together with this powder brush, also from Chanel. This is number 106. It's their powder brush. There you go. You guys, my sales associate writes me and says, Dacob, I just came to work and I found this at work. They just sent us this box full of Les Exclusifs perfumes. But they're in this size. Let that sink in, you guys. We're going to get to the price and everything. But look at that. So first of all, you cannot buy them single. You have to buy 5. So this is a discovery kit. It's their new discovery kit. They are 35 milliliter. You guys, I can't believe we finally have Chanel's Exclusifs. I got myself Cuir de Russie here. I'll show you. I had to get at least 5 because that's the minimum. Oh my God. Okay. We have finally, we have done what I always wanted them to do. Miniature spray bottles, 35 ml, which is almost basically half the size of the 75 mLs that we had in the past, that we still have now. And this is the 200 ml size. So you can see if we kind of put the 3 of them together, you can see the difference in size. I'm telling you, video and photography do not do these little bottles justice. They are so cute in real life. Oh my God. So cute. 35 ml, somebody says it's a strange size. No, it's not a strange size at all. Dior has been doing their collection privée since years now in a size 40. Hermes has been doing Hermescence in a size 15. Chanel is doing 35. It's between a 40 and a 15, with a little magnetic turn. Oh, so cute. And they're much, in my humble opinion, much better than the 75 because I don't like how elongated these are. Yeah, they're practical for travel, but I prefer the proportions of this one, of the 200 mil. And this is like a 200 mil in miniature with a chubby little stopper, but still so cute. Oh my God. They're super rare. They're going to be launching in January. officially. So mark what I'm telling you very clearly so that you don't miss out. Because, you know, when I tell you stuff like this, you miss out, then you come to me 2 months later crying. It's like, why didn't you tell me? I'm telling you, ahead of time. They're launching in January in only in fashion and beauty boutiques. These will not be available on the Chanel website, as per my intel. Now, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. So I'm just sharing with you all the intel I got thus far. They're not going to be selling them online. You have to buy at least 5, and they come in a box set. So I had to buy 5. Well, I bought more than 5, but okay, that's another story. But anyway, a little bit complicated because of the box, because I got one box. Okay, I'll show you the box I got. I think a boutique exclusive is a good call, says Thomas. Well, I don't know. But the thing is, so they come in this set. And when you purchase the 5, in the back, they actually list all of them. But it says 5 interpretations among the collection. And you have all 19 eau de parfums listed. Well, 18 eau de parfums. And eau de cologne is listed as an eau de toilette, even though it should be listed as an eau de cologne, but okay. So all of them are listed in the back, but you get to choose the 5 to put in here. And then here is, of course, the box was made in China, which I think is a travesty for this money that they're charging us. This box should be made in France, in my humble opinion. But the products, as the box says right here, the products, meaning the perfumes, are made in France. But the outer packaging, meaning this cardboard box, is made in China. 5 times 35 milliliters. So when you buy the 5, you get this little sliding envelope, what's it called? Sleeve. And then just like we had the case a year ago for the little 4 mils, and the 4 mils, and I was complaining to Chanel about this because the 4 mils, I have here an example of a 4 milliliter sample of beige. And in fact, it says here, sample, not for sale, right? Because they make these to give out to customers. Love them to bits, but they only make 8 of the best sellers that they give out to their customers. They don't do all 19 of them. They made all 19 of them in a purchasable coffret like this one a year ago, right? And I said, and I complained, and I said, why are you selling us back then for $350 and they upped the price to $500? Overnight, by the way, Chanel, thank you for that. Why are you selling us the samples that you give out for free for so much money? Give us something more substantial. And they did. So now you get this little box that you lift it open. Hold on. How does this work? Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is, what is in here? There's something in here. Oh my God, I don't know. I have to inspect it. But wait, hold on. So yeah, that was a protection thing. I wonder what's in. Oh my God. Something is moving in there. I'm super excited. I have no clue what's in there. Hopefully a freebie. And then this is for the stoppers, which goes in here. And then you basically choose which 5 you want. I'm trying to put it in. Ugh. Okay. My God, it's so complicated. Okay. So now it's in, and then you choose which 5 you want. Basically, this means that if you wanted to, let's say, buy 5 times Comet, you can buy 5 times Comet. Or you can do 1 Comet, 1 Cuir de Russie, 1 number 18. You know, you can do 1 of each, or 2, 2, 1, or all 5 the same. So when we open it, oh my God, it's so complicated. Okay, so there's this thing to protect. Okay, so there's this thing that protects the stoppers, but then basically this is how it looks like, right? And then you can put all 5 next to each other. And it's only as long as supplies last. Apparently, they have released these as a one-off, which I'm shocked, but I'm not that surprised that Chanel would do that because you know how they are. They don't care. I mean, the amount of money that they must have spent to manufacture this shape, because this is a shape bottle that we haven't had before. Hold on, I have to close this. So for them to manufacture this new mold, that probably cost them a lot of money. And then they're going to just release it for a short period of time and then done. And then never to be done again, or maybe done again in the future, but who knows? And I'm like, wow, this is such a waste of money. But they don't care. Because the way you have to see this is for them promotional. This is to promote and raise awareness about their brand, about the Les Exclusifs. Because you have to see it this way. These companies, usually they invest a lot of money for their advertising in magazines. So like when Chanel has a new collection, a new clothing line, they are going to pay a ton of money to Vogue and other magazines to, print photography of the collection. But they don't print any ads and they don't show any video ads anywhere on television or social media for their Les Exclusifs range. They consider their Les Exclusifs range like an exclusive luxury range that is niche, like luxury perfume niche. And so they don't spend any advertisement money for ads and ad campaigns. Instead, their advertisement money, and this is what I think this collection is about, all of that advertisement money goes into paying to create these objects to refreshen the people's memory about the collection. So instead of paying millions of dollars into ads in magazines, instead they pay millions of dollars to make these new molds and these new bottles. And it's like an advertisement. It's a one-time thing, plus we pay it, the consumer, and it's over then, right? So we think it's a waste of money to make these bottles and then not leave them released. But to them, this is literally the way they think of this is like it's promotional. It's, I guess, tax deductible in a way as well, because this is probably promotional money, even though they do earn money off of it as well. I really want to open this because, like, what the hell? Oh, it was a desiccant. It was a freaking desiccant. And here I was thinking it's going to be something wild. Okay. So now here's the thing. When you buy them, they come in this little packaging, right? With just like their testers. Their testers usually just come in like a little thin cardboard with a sticker in the back saying, which perfume it is, the batch code. By the way, the batch codes are all the same. I checked. 0501. Here it is. 0501 is the batch code. What was I saying? So so they come in these little cardboard things. The sales associate will take the bottle out of this and will throw this away. And we'll put the bottle inside of this box, in this container. So I said, please, I want these boxes. Please do not take these out of these boxes. Leave them in and let me do what I want to do when I get home. So I specifically asked to leave these for me, which they did. But it's not a guarantee. Some sales associate might tell you, no, we don't want to give you this because this is like not pretty fancy enough. So we're just going to put them all. So we're just going to put these perfumes in the coffret. Now you got to buy 5. They're not going to sell you just one. My reasoning for this is I think they're doing this because if they allow you to buy just these individually, then nobody's ever going to buy the 75 mils ever again. Like, if they're going to bring these out to sell to you individually, they might as well discontinue the 75 mil because nobody's going to buy them. Also because of the price difference. You know, currently in the States, it's the most expensive price ever, but $325 for 75 mil. Although in Europe, they're still €215. It's a huge difference. It's $100 markup in the US for these babies. That's insanity. But so $325. And now the price for this one. In America, these are $166 each. Why do I say each, even though you're not allowed to buy them separately? Because they have to scan every perfume that you chose for your box. So you choose the 5 you want, and then they scan each one. 166, 166, 166, 166, 166, and then they unlock the box. Then they scan the box, which is for free. You paid it, but you know what I mean. And it comes up to $830 plus tax. Let that painful price tag sink in. $830 plus tax is insanity. That's how much they cost because they're not going to sell them to you individually. They're going to sell them to you only as a set because they don't want these to compete with the other bottles, with the bigger bottles. Yeah. Everybody's like in the chats, oh my God, never. Oh, ouch, ouch. What on earth? Well, yeah. If you think about it, 75 mil is $320. So 35 mil is going to be half that price because the smaller the bottle, the more you pay per milliliter. We know this. This is 101 perfume logic, right? Except Chanel stopped doing that for their extraits. The extraits now they charge you exact to the milliliter, no matter how big or small the container is, which painful. But with the eau de parfums, they still do smaller the bottle, the more you're paying per milliliter. The bigger the bottle, the less you're paying per milliliter. So obviously 75 mil, 35 mil. So this is almost half the size of this, a little bit smaller than half the size. So 166 is kind of like halfway the price of this. So 166 makes sense. Now, I'm thinking maybe in Europe, since these still cost 200, what did you say, guys? 230? 230 euro. So maybe these are going to be around about 120 euro in Europe, maybe. So what I'm saying is maybe in Europe, the whole set will be 600 to 700 euro instead of $830 plus tax. So Europe will be very lucky if Europe gets really good prices. Latoya says you have to like 5 fragrances. No, you don't, Latoya. You can like just one, and you can buy the same one 5 times. You can say, I want 5 times Cuir de Russie. If they have it in stock, they will give you 5 Cuir de Russie. Or you could say, I want to have 2 number 22s, and I want to have 2 31 Rue Cambon, and I want 1 beige. If they have it in stock, they will put that together for you. They are extremely limited. Extremely limited. And Chanel doesn't seem to care about making money with these. I mean, by extremely limited, I mean like there was only 1 Cuir de Russie in my boutique. They got 1 Cuir de, you know what I mean? Their best sellers, they got multiples of them. Of the best sellers, they got multiples. So, and they only got 4 boxes altogether. They only got 4 of these boxes. Now, are they going to get refills? Are they going to get like restocked in January? I don't know. But here's my worry. Here's my worry. They got these now with the prices for 2024, but they're officially launching them on their sales floor in January. Now, if they launch them after the price increase, are these sets going to go up in price? So my worry is if we wait until January, are these going to go up from $830 to like $1,000? Or is this already the price that they're going to have also in January? Because you know what I mean? Oh. Thomas is asking, is the cap and label the same size as the 75 mil? Let's check. So definitely the cap is metal, just like the 75 mil, because the 200 mils have that gorgeous kind of like plastic resin cap, which I prefer, but the little ones have them in metal. I'm going to swap them. Yeah, they're the same. 75 mil and 35 mil, they share the same size cap. However, the bottle is not the same width at the bottom. If we put them next to each other, you can see how the 35 mil, you can see how the 35 mil is indeed smaller than the 75 mil. You can see how this one is at the bottom, smaller than this one. Aperol Spritz asks, Dacob, is this a limited release then? Yes. For now, they're telling me this is a one and done deal. To me, it's shocking that they're not going to keep producing these because, like, this is amazing. I love the 35 mil, but they said it's a one and done deal. But once they have the molds for their perfumes, for these bottles, they might reproduce them again in the future. You know, like let's say maybe in a year or two when they release a new Les Exclusifs perfume again, maybe they're going to re-release all of these again, you know, with the added new perfume. So there's that. Now, which 5 did I get? So we'll go. So we've seen the one, which was Cuir de Russie. And then I got, Victoria says they would make a killing with these TSA safe sizes. No, but Victoria, this is TSA safe size too. Chanel is already telling you, you can get the 75 mil. 75 mil is TSA safe. You know, this one you can, yeah, this is TSA safe, you guys. But I love them wrapped up like this, like I'm at the butcher, you know, getting meat at the butcher. The next one I got is number 22. Oh, interesting. This is 0601. I thought they were all the same batch code. So this one was made after my Cuir de Russie. Interesting. Oh man, I love these so. I want to buy all of them. They're so cute. So we got the 22. So you see where this is heading. We got Cuir de Russie, we got 22. Guess which one is next? Where am I going to put this? Guess which one is next? Of course, C says, this is FOMO hell. I'm pulling my hair out, says C. I mean, these are amazing. You guys, when I heard, so this is why I didn't live stream yesterday, because I found out about this and I was like, okay, I have to go get them immediately. Like oh my God. And then I was so exhausted after the shopping that I had to sleep, so I couldn't stream. Oh wait, no, I'm not going to show you this one first. So complicated. Hold on, you guys. I don't want to damage anything either, you know. Oh, whatever. Okay, the next one I got is Bel Respiro, one of the loves of my life. This is a 0601. Oh my God, you guys. Bel Respiro is super rare, by the way, because it's not their best seller. So that means that they made way less of this one than they did of beige, for example. So bear that in mind when you're purchasing them, you know? Because if this is a one and done deal, what are you going to do? Get the collectible ones or get the one you love the most and then use it up and call it call a day a day? Number 4. Another little beauty. 31 Roucambon. Oh, this one is even older. This is 0401. So Chanel has been sneakily making these, look at that. 3 different batch codes. They've been making these for a minute. Oh, the color. Oh, no, this is on a whole other. Oh, so beautiful. I love these little munchkins. So there you go. 0401. We got this one, of course. Sorry guys, I don't have any more space here. I have to figure this out. Thomas asks, does gardenia sell well? It doesn't get a lot of attention in general. Gardenia is the Les Exclusifs bestseller, Thomas. It's their bestseller. So my sneaky suspicion is that they got a ton of gardenias. They're going to sell out not so soon of gardenia as they will of these others. My number 5. Number 5 had to be Bois des Îles, of course. And here we got batch code 0501, just like the Cuir de Russie batch code. Man, I mean, of course I could not pass on Bois des Îles. This is amazing. Love, 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 love it to bits. So as I was saying, you can see the pattern forming, right? Cuir de Russie, number 22, Bois des Îles. You can imagine. So now, these are the 5 that I got. Then I asked a dear friend of mine if they wanted to share a box, because for the first run, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna. 10 is a lot. Like if you know what I mean, to buy like 2 sets. Let me get 7, but they don't sell 7. They sell either 5 or 10. So my very, very dear friend said, you know what? I want to buy 3. So we shared a box. So I'm not going to open up my friend's perfumes. Those are sealed for my friend. So my friend got Boy, Jersey, and Comet. And the 2 that I got extra for me, I had to get Comet, of course, 0501 batch code. Of course I had to get Comet. Your friend has great taste, says Danny M. My friend sure does. And here's a little munchkin Comet, you guys. I can't. This is too cute. No. Oh my God. You can't. I mean, how? I am such a sucker for, like, I can't even tell you guys. I love I've been waiting for these miniature spray bottles for like a decade at least. You know what I mean? And then you can guess my last one. The last one is the last of the original 4 Ernest Beau Les Exclusifs from the 20s. So we have number 22, we have Bois des Îles, we have Cuir de Russie, and I don't care if this one was not rare. I had to have my original 4 Ernest Beau perfumes in the lineup, so I went with Gardenia. Also batch code 0501. I love gardenia so much, by the way. So, so in my box, I'm going to put um, the first 4 Les Exclusifs. They're going to be, I'm going to have Cuir de Russie, Bois des Îles number 22, Gardenia. And the fifth one is going to be Comet, because Comet is the newest Les Exclusifs perfume. So it's kind of a nice little box to have like the first four ever created and the newest one ever created all together. So that's how I'm going to fill up my box. Yeah. So I am just in awe. I think this is groundbreaking news. I think this is like the best thing that could happen in 2024 perfume wise for Chanel to just sneak in this special little launch. I wish it was not limited edition. I wish they kept this in rotation all year round. You cannot return them because obviously they are not sealed in foil, you know, they're open and they have to take them out for you and put them in this box technically. Even if you tell them like I did, no, keep each one packaged in their own little cardboard box, they still say, yeah, but the hygiene and all, blah, 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 you know, like you cannot return these. This is like you buy it and you're good. There's no returning them. Man, this was like a little end of year miracle. Grace says, oh, wow, that's amazing. I wonder if it is available in Australia. So apparently it's a worldwide release, but Grace, it's not going to be available online. You have to have a connection to a beauty or fashion boutique and ask them if they will be receiving these. It's not going to be online. There is no online release scheduled for these, allegedly, so far at least. My intel is telling me, no, this is not an online thing. This is just in the boutiques. You know, Yvonne says, as if you would return them. Are they mad for saying that, right? I would never. So, yeah. So the thing inside the box was a desiccant. Mitra K says, so when are they officially releasing them in the US? In January 2025. I don't know the exact date, possibly mid-January, but maybe earlier. So if you don't already have a contact to a sales associate now, and if you do have a sales associate now, write them now and say, hey, I heard about this. Can I buy some now? Otherwise, ask them if they can't sell them immediately. Maybe they didn't receive them yet. Some boutiques received them early. Some boutiques did not receive them early. If they cannot sell them early, then ask, okay, when can you start selling them? Also ask, can you put some aside for me? Can I pre-order them? Ask whatever you got to ask to get your hands on these, because these are awesome. If you are a Chanel perfume lover like myself, this is like the biggest freaking thing that has ever happened from Chanel since they started the Les Exclusifs range. In my opinion, in terms of packaging and format, this is what I've been dreaming for like decades. Kev says, hopefully they won't make you purchase a double flap to qualify for these. I heard they can't seem to get rid of those double flaps these days. I've heard that rumor as well. And also I've heard the rumor that they're going to, for most of their turn lock bags, they're going to swap the turn locks for those ugly turn locks that they did when they launched the 31 Rue Cambon lipsticks. When they launched those lipsticks, they also launched like an extra leather vanity case that you could purchase with a tiny little double C turn lock, but the turn lock doesn't turn in the double C and then you pull the double C off of the lock. No, the turn lock is attached to the double C, and then you have to pull off the entire flap, and then there's a hole underneath. It's so ugly. And they're doing this probably because people are complaining that the turn lock keeps scratching the hardware and they don't want to keep changing the hardware. So I think it was a monetary decision that they made to do this. Also, probably cheaper for them to make, but I do have from some video I found online a screenshot that I can show you quickly of what I'm talking about. And it is really bad, you guys. So first, when you see this, you see the bag, it's like, oh, it's a mini. It's your regular mini with a top handle, okay. And it has a turn lock. But then when you turn the turn lock, look what happens. This is bad. Look, it's a hole at the bottom and the turn lock is stuck to the top of the bag. Cha, this is bad. I don't like this at all. So anyway, but whatever. We don't care about their leather. We care about their perfumes. So you guys, this is a heads up. You've been warned. I'm the first one, babes, on the internet who's talking about this. Now you know. Stick to stick to essentially Dacob for all the news, you know, about a lot of things perfume, especially for Chanel, and also to my main channel, Super Dacob, because this is hot news. And if you don't jump on this wagon, they're probably gonna be gone sooner than you could say. Hot potato. So, what are your thoughts? Are you gonna get any? If so, which ones are they gonna be? Which 5 are you gonna get? Or are you also thinking of joining forces with your friends and splitting a box? Why not? Maybe you find 5 friends that want to join forces and everyone just wants one bottle. You can just gear up together and, you know, pitch in. Everybody throws in their share for their bottle. You buy a box of 5 and then you share. Everybody gets their own bottle. That way you can minimize the cost of having to spend $830. The price for the full set is $830 plus tax in the United States. In Europe, I don't know. They might be between $600 and $700, or maybe even less. Maybe it's 575, not dollars, 575 euro. If Europeans are very, very lucky, then it's going to be like 575 euro for the whole set, which would be like insanity. Insanity. Anyway, Just Saying says, split box and put under my name for purchase history. Or yeah, exactly. You can snatch the purchase history, climb your way up that loyalty point program at Chanel, baby. But man, what a way to end the year. These little perfumes are just, ah, Chanel was so good at keeping this secret. All this time, nobody had a clue. Nobody had a clue they were going to release these, and bam, they just released them, and I'm like, oh my god, a dream comes true. 2024 is ending with a blast, in my opinion, because like these perfumes, I've been wanting these for decades. Natalie Gauthier says, I will get Gardenia, Beige, Bel Respiro, Jersey, and La Pausa. What a wonderful, wonderful selection, Natalie. Let me know which you would select, and if anybody gets any intel on the price that they're going to have in Europe or in Australia, but also in Asia, wherever possible. Since Japan currently, with their exchange rates, are really, really favorable. If anybody has any intel how much they're going to cost in Japan, I would really, really, really like to know. Thank you so much. Until next time, never forget to never give up on love, subscribe, and thumb up this video. Love you loads. Bye.